So today your notes, they're on 3.1. It's two-sided. You should have gotten them when you came in through the door. The other thing you will need today, okay, is the graph. This is going to be for your investigation work on 3.1. Okay, if I could have your attention. So, today we're talking about solving equations using tables and graphs. And this is what specifically we're working on. Is I can relate the coordinates of a point. So, talk to your partner. What, in 10 seconds, what are coordinates? Go, talk to your partner. Okay, so they are, I heard a number of people say they're points on a graph. Absolutely. 100%. In a linear relationship, these points fall on the line. So if I have a point and it's 2, 4. Here's my point. I have 2 and 4. And this is my graph. What does the 2 mean? Talk to your partner. What does it mean? What does the 2 mean? You know what it is? Yes, but what is it in specifically here? Okay. Okay, so Athena told me, Athena said the 2 is my x-axis, and here it's my distance. So this means kilometers. So I want you to take these notes. This 2 would mean kilometers. And yes, it is my independent variable, but it means 2 kilometers. So according to this graph, what's my 4 represent? Talk to your partner. 5 seconds. Okay, Isa, what's my 4? My amount earned. So this is my amount earned. So here I've got 2 and 4. I have this graph, this equation right here, which is A equals 5 plus 0.5D. What do we know about this equation? It is linear. Why is it linear? It has a rate of 0.5. What else do we know? Casey? Isaiah? Okay. 0.5 is my constant. It's my rate. What else do we know, though? Cadence, do we know what A is?
No, but we have to start at 5 and amount earned.
Okay, we know it's amount earned. We do not know what the value of A is. Do we know what the D is?
Yes.
Russ, what's the D? Distance. Okay, and what's this 5? Here, Shaylin, what's the 5?
5 is where it's how much money they start out with.
Okay, yes, it's how much money they started with. That's their y-intercept. It's when someone said, hey, here's $5. This is an equation for a walkathon. So here I have this equation. Here I have the graph. I would like everyone in here to turn to page 54.
Those are frustrated pages. Page 54. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So on page 54 or 55, right next to it, look at the graph. You have, are the points 2 and 4? Would the points 2 and 4 be on that graph on page 55?
No.
No. Now I can use the graph and I can go over 2 on the x, up 4 on the y, and no, that point is not on that line. So what that means is this is not a solution to this equation. Because the line that you're looking at is created from this equation right here. So what about this? Is the point 30-20, which means 30 kilometers, someone's going to make $20. Is that on that line? Yeah, it is. And let's say it's here on the line. That would mean at 30 kilometers, that person's going to make $20. That is a solution. So this is yes, it's a solution. Okay, make sure you get that down. Take those notes. So yes, 30-20 is a solution. It's not the only solution because we're talking about a linear relationship and it has infinite solutions. What about 20-20? Is 20-20 on that line? No. So Jay, 20-20 means if I walk 20 kilometers, I do not make $20. So this is not a solution. What about is the in there? Like pond. We'll fix that. Is the point 70-40 on the graph? Look. Janaya, is it or is it? You say no. You sure? I don't think you're looking at the graph on page 55.
Because the coordinate 40 would be 20 times.
So you guys are saying, wait a minute.
2 would be 60, so it'd be 60, 40, or would it be 70?
Okay, hold on. You're saying no, it's not because I can't see that point. So if I can't see it on the graph, what else can I do to figure it out?
Math.
I can make a table. Equation. So Janaya, I can use 70-40 in an equation. So how do I figure out if 70-40 is on the line, even though I can't see it? What would I do to 70? Put it into D. So I could put 70 into D. What's 0.5 times 70? 35. 35 plus 5?
40.
So, yes,
What?
a solution.
But that doesn't make sense.
Lilani. So yes, a solution. So 70-40 is going to be on this graph. Even though we can't see it, it will be. And we already talked about what the x is here. It's distance. And we already talked about my dependent variable. That is the amount of money earned. We are going to be using this equation today a lot. You guys are going to make a table, okay, as part of your work. Before we start, turn over your paper. You have a table there. Now I have put in. Whoops. No, not yet. Okay. I have put in. Your job right now, once I fix this, is to. Oh, where'd it go? It is gone. Oh, it totally switched to an older one. You guys go ahead and plug in numbers on that table using that equation. Yes. Put in D. You get to pick. You have equation. Pick a number. Put in for D. Figure out what A is. Come on. Just do your work now. Just sorry. Come on. Come on. What the heck? Yeah, I know. He's kaputting. Just wait a sec. All right, so here's my table. There's one number on my table I should always put in. 0. So I'm going to call this D, and I'm going to call this A. Because this is my independent variable. Isaiah? This is my independent variable, and this is my dependent variable. So if I put 0 in for D, what do I get out? 5. Because look, I put 0 in here, that turns to 0, and I get 5. So I'm just going to pick another one, and I'm going to go 10.
90.
I put 10 in, and Lola, what do you get?
5.
You might want to do the math instead of just yell out what you thought someone else said. Just maybe.
No, I know what it is.
Ye said 15. But Lolo, just pay attention. You don't have to yell out what someone else says out loud.
The last one's going to be 85.
Okay, hold on. Shh. 10. So then what? What's the next one?
20.
I could do 20. I'm going to do 25 instead.
30.
Shh. If I put 25 in here, Terry, for D,
It'd be 30.
what's half of 25? 12 and a half. 12 and a half plus 5 is 17 and a half. I put 25 in, I get 12 and a half plus 5, 17 and a half. So your job, I want you to put in the last one, and then I want you to talk to your partner. What would go in for my dependent variable if A is 90? How are you going to figure that out? Go.
Okay, I have a question.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, those, you might want to fix those.
Okay. Do I have to subtract 5 from it? Because
Yes, you will.
If I didn't, so that's right.
You would have to subtract 5 because that's your y-intercept.
Are these right?
Thank you.
Like, can that?
That's not right.
85.
No,
5,
no. But you're thinking, Terry. It's a good start. Okay, hold on.
I don't either.
Okay, so how would I find out? What can I put in here? What's another number that's greater than 25, Owen? 30. So, Owen, I put 30. That 30 means when I walk 30 kilometers, how much money do I earn? So I take that 30, I put it in my equation. Because this equation's telling me how much I'm earning. 30 times 0.5 is 15. Plus 5 is 20. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm multiplying it by 0.5. Okay. Guys. So that, wait. I put 10 in for D, I get 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Yeah, that is not right. That was it. Sorry. Thank you, Owen. Okay. So now, what about this? What would I do if, instead of putting a number in for my independent variable, I find out what my dependent variable is? Okay. You guys have... So now, instead of putting it in for D, I put it for A. So now I have 90 equals 5 plus 0.5 times D. So wait, I subtract, I got to subtract 5 from both sides. I'm going to wait. I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides because I want D by itself. Subtract 5. I get 85 equals 0.5D. Divide by 0.5. Divide by 0.5. Dividing by 0.5 is like multiplying by 2. So my D equals 170. So, Mike, you were close. The only thing you forgot to do is subtract the 5. Oh, I wonder what you did wrong then. Huh.
We forgot to do the other 5.
So here, what does this? This means, Ison, this means when I walk 170 miles, I'm going to make $90. Ison, I don't mind if you're fidgeting, but if you cannot pay attention, please, because your head is down and it's not up. That's my only concern. You can fidget, but make sure you're listening and taking notes. Do you have your chart filled in? Okay, that's what I want you to do now. So your job for today, I know a lot of you have to go. I'm going to put the exit ticket out for the kids that have to leave. The rest of us are turning to page 56. Exit tickets on the board.